Dr. Umar Johnson. We gonna wait until we get some people in the room though. You know what I'm saying? Like for those who just new to the channel, I'd like to welcome y'all. For those that been 10 toes down, welcome back, no Carter. You know I tell them to get with it, get lost, it's only right. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know the slogan. Hit that like, cause I'm about to take you on a hike, and if y'all 10 toes down, hit that notification bell so you can always stick around. We ain't asking for no money on. Only thing we asking for y'all to do is hit the button. And that's real talk. So we gonna wait till we get some people in the room. However long that take, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to broadcast because it's something that I like to do and I'm gonna do it. So on that note, we're gonna wait till we get some people in the room. We gonna address some things. We are gonna address some things. Cause Dr. Umar been frauding for a very long time. And it's not like the people like us that's just breaking the news. Like got anything to lose with spreading the news because that's the whole thing, right? Each one teach one. The game is to be told, not sold. The game is to be told, not sold. The game is to be told, not sold. I learned that from the OGs. The game is to be told, not sold. The game is to be told, not sold. The game is to be told, not sold. Not sold, not sold. The game is to be told, not sold. The game is to be told, not sold. That's a fact. The game is to be told, not sold. But Dr. Umar trying to sell you the game. That's real talk. Like, Son is the biggest fraud out, period. You know what I'm saying? The biggest scammer because at the end of the day, I don't even understand how you telling people to hit you on the Zelle, but you ain't got no access to no bank. You know what I'm saying? If you really realize what somebody doing, he's constantly repeating himself over and over so he could brainwash the people. And then if you notice another thing, he only really replied to the females. So if you think about it, he's manipulating the females, the single females. You know what I'm saying? You go in this joint, him, they telling him they whole life, right? And Son is taking that and he running with it. He running with that. You know what I'm saying? Because now he know how to get in their head because they telling him the things that he want to hear so he'll be able to manipulate them. And that's real talk. Like Son is not a psychiatrist. Like they done pulled his card back in 2018. That's most definitely. Now it's been going over people's head. I don't know how nobody never went to go see this or whatever the case may be, but Son is a fake. He a perpetrator. That's most definitely. That's most definitely. Shout outs to everybody that's in the room. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody that's in the room. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all share the content so we get in the algorithm. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? But Son is preying on the weak. That's the only reason why he even was able to even get that 1.6 million. You know what I'm saying? Then he went and he mimicked another school. You know what I'm saying? Good looking for the subscribe. Good looking, good looking, good looking. He went and he mimicked. Thank you for that. Stay 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna only hit you with the best content. But most definitely, right? Son went. He went around, peeped certain things, and he said, "Yo, look, I'm gonna do these videos. I'm gonna do all this and that." Now, granted, it's saying that somebody did purchase the school. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that the school could have came somewhat maybe halfway equipped so he could do certain things because son was most definitely in a gymnasium, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was his way to trick the people into thinking that it was something to make them invest more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole thing is manipulation. Like, he said that he studied psychology, right? Yeah, he studied it for all the wrong reasons. He want to be a child psychologist, but you're not that. The your Wikipedia is telling people that you're not that. Your Wicca is on the internet. Like I said, you can alter some things, but you can't alter everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lying so much that the lies is catching up to you now. You now he claiming he don't even have a YouTube. So that's gonna be the next thing that you know what I'm saying I talk about in my next video because whoever running that King Kong conscious page is full of crap. And that's word to everything. And that's a fact of mundo. Son is full of crap. Only thing he right now his whole joint about to crumble because of the whole simple fact that son can't keep up with the lie no more. Son can't keep up with the lie no more. So you ain't getting no more money. I feel bad for all of the people that invested money into this dude who thought it was gonna be a school. Like, granted, son practiced holistic medicine, whatever the case may be. That's what he practiced, whatever. But son, you're not a psychologist. It's on the internet, and that's a fact. That's a fact of mundo. It's nothing about you that's real. You just faking the funk, bro. You're manipulating people, especially the females. You're manipulating them, most definitely. And then it's crazy because yo, it's so much blog sites where I'm thinking maybe Sun run some of these like, you know, little small blog sites because they still posting stuff right now saying that this is why people need to sign up, send their tuition money, all that on in other places on the internet. Most definitely. This was just posted. It was a post a few like a week ago saying this is why they need to put the money into this and all that, whatever the case may be, giving the parents tuition dates, letting them know after their kid is there for a certain time, they'll be able to pay monthly, all that, everything. Now I know there's a lot of people that do not want to hear that son is a fraud, but hey, you got to take it for what it is. Son is an actual fraud. He is a scammer. Ain't nobody getting their money back, most definitely. So if you think you're getting money back, you ain't getting no money back. Everybody, you got a lot of people asking for refunds. Now, these people that was investing the money, they asking for refunds. They want their money back. They want their money back. They asking for partial refunds, all of that. They ain't never getting no refunds ever. The fact that you preyed on innocent people, you took it to the kids. You took it to the kids. You took it to the kids so you could scam the people. Then it's crazy in that video that you posted. Like I said, whoever is running that King Conscious YouTube, they part of the scam too. They part of the scam too. He's saying that he ain't got nothing to do with no YouTube. He ain't even got a YouTube channel. Do I believe that? Nah, I don't believe that. Because that YouTube channel is busting right now. Most definitely. The YouTube channel is busting right now. So you telling me you ain't got nothing to do with that YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? You got people sending him copyright strikes. This how you know when a person know they got caught. Like he ain't trying to get caught up and tied into that part. So son go on his Instagram and post, yo, I ain't never have no YouTube. So whatever copyright strikes I got with the music on it, you got to take that up with somebody else. Son posted a post with him replying back to the copyright shit saying they ain't got nothing to do with them. Son trying to disconnect itself from certain things. Most definitely, the school is gone. Maybe that was part of his plan. You know what I'm saying? Do all this and that, do that, boom, 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 boom. So the school could get taken away. So he'd be able to run off with the rest of that money. If he even still got the money left. 1.6 mil, you only spent 400,000 at that, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, some of that school was already together. That's why he was able to have them pictures and do certain videos. You was able to do the little festival out there at the school or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because you do have access to some of them buildings that's together. But that was some years ago you did that. You know what I'm saying? Then you come a few weeks ago with this video of the gymnasium fucked up and all that. How we know that that's the same gymnasium that you showed before? That could be just one of the other buildings. Like I've said, it's supposed to be a college or whatever the case may be. So I'm pretty sure them other buildings probably was messed up, and it was a few that was good. So either you went to the other buildings and did this video saying that they vandalized the place, or that shit just went downhill because it's been years since, you know what I'm saying? You've been in there. Who knows? You could have done had it rocking and rolling in them few couple of buildings that was together. And then once you made what you made off of it, especially from what you spent, I know you made that 400,000 back that you spent. You went and just let everything just go. You saying people broke in the joint, all that, everything, whatever the case may be. The only people I seen on the videos was the little kids you was talking to, and then you questioning the little kids. You questioning them like, yo, man, how long ago was this joint open? And little son say 3 months. You get him to say, oh, it was 3 weeks ago. Real shit. But the main simple fact of this is in his Wikipedia is saying that he a fraud in the Wikipedia. So I just don't know how that went over everybody head. That was what 4 years after Son started the bill or whatever he was talking about. He was doing when he was after he gonna started getting donations. That was put in there. Son still claiming that he is certified psychologist right now, but your Wikipedia say you not. It only got you only attached to the holistic healing. So, like I said, you are a doctor, but you ain't real. Everything about you is fake. You got manipulation down pat. Like you really are a magician because you know how to trick people with pictures, videos. You take their kindness for weakness. You repeat shit 1,000 times to make sure that people listening to you. You say that shit 3 times before you get to the joint. You make sure you keep repeating and repeating and repeating it constantly because that's your way of manipulating the people and getting into their mind control. He doing that. He got that down pack at his best. Because for all the people who still not believing that son scammed them and took money, it's a wrap. You got people saying they donated 4 bands. Some people saying they donated 2 bands. Boy, Instagram be going crazy. And you telling me people still not paying attention to that? Real shit. People want their money back. They ain't never getting that money back. After Sun really gets shut down and everything, he probably glad at one sense that this shit is coming to an end because he ain't got to deal with it no more. But it's gonna be repercussions because I guarantee you, somebody that he did business with or whatever the case may be, niggas they about to expose him for real, and he about to be put away for real, and it's crazy because I wish jail on no one or I wish harm on no one, but son is going down. Not the first time you got caught. This the second time you being called out. First you got called out by the state, the board. The board called you out. Now it's being full blown exposed. This is worldwide. People in Africa gonna see this. So if you scam them people in Africa, oh, it's about to go really down. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere, or your face ain't gonna be able to be nowhere. It's gonna be an end to Dr. UMAR. Real shit. You can't go nowhere. You can't put your face nowhere. You can't put your name on nothing because it's coming to an end. I don't know how you thought this shit was gonna last forever, but you just suckered yourself out of the position. And I ain't gonna front. I heard a few people say like, "Yo, he should have started with a smaller school instead of trying to go big." Maybe that's what you should have done. But at the same time, the game is to be told, not so. You say that you want to enlighten the youth, right? You want to bring them together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should have started a summer youth program then. So worldwide summer youth program because hey, it ain't even no summer youth no more. And summer youth used to be back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Where you had the neighborhood kids who was able to go and get jobs or whatever and see what it was like to start working. You know what I'm saying? That was your first chance to see what it feels like to be independent. You know what I'm saying? So you could be prepared for the future, whatever the case may be. Instead, you ain't doing that shit. You just want the money from the people. You ain't trying to teach the kids nothing. Shit, just think about all of the young boys and girls who was looking forward to being a part of what you was talking about. You killed that dream for them. You killed it. This is why this shit is the way it is right now because of dudes like you, most definitely. You not just lied to These parents and these people that gave you money, you lied to the whole world, son. You know how you look to the whole world? You look like a jackass. You look like a rabbit. Real talk. You look like a rabbit. You pull some. Let's pull some stuff up. Let's pull some stuff up. Or Ubi. Let's pull some stuff up on Dr. Umi. Right? The manipulation is real. 1.6 mil. You ain't give back to no community, bro. You ain't get back to no community, bro, at all. Not even your fucking kids you gave back to. That shit crazy. You ain't look out for nobody but yourself, bro. At the end of the day, and that's real talk. Let's see. Let's see, Dr. Umar. All that talking you did to criticizing people and you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I be keep it real. From when you started calling the little dudes that was on your live, little crusty ninjas, because they asking you, yo, what up with the school? I've been waiting since I was 12 years old to get into school. And you start disrespecting them. That already showed what level that you on. And that's real talk. Real talk. Let's get to it. That's what I'm saying. It's saying right here, most definitely, son never had no psychology license. He been lying saying he wasn't practicing it, but you telling everybody is all over the place that you're a psychiatrist. But it's saying that the board been called you out, Brody. This is Wikito right here. They been called son out. And it just went over everybody had. It just went over everybody had. It just went over everybody had. It's because he talked so much. That's why people miss a lot of things because son got the gift of gab. Most definitely. And he got the gift of gab with, you know what I'm saying, most of the women because if you peep game, that's his following. It's really mainly more females than anything that's following him. So in all reality, that's how you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you winning because who is gonna be your biggest supporter? The women. Real talk. When you preaching positive shit, you know what I'm saying? Like when there's positivity put into it, when you paying this persona of you being this this high conscious person, real talk. When when you just energy, you sucking people energy out of them. Real talk in many different ways, money, time, all that. People investing their heart and their soul in you, and that's real talk. They invest in their heart and soul in you, and you go around playing people for the bread. And Son came up 1.6 million. Brody, you came up. You came up most definitely. You came up most definitely. Yo, you got you, and we know he got more than 1.6 billion. That's what's just on record for what the donations added up to for the school. Just think about how much more money that man got. Now, do he still got the money? We don't know. Only he know that. Real talk. But your accounts got froze, and you still telling people to sell you? How you getting sales? How you getting sales, bro? Let's look this up. Zales. How you getting Zales? How you getting Zales, bro? You said your personal bank account is frozen. Your personal bank account is frozen. You ain't got no accounts. How do you got Zelle, Brody? How you get Zelles? Real talk. Let's see right here, right now. Let's see. Can we use Zelle without a bank account? Let's see. It say you cannot use Zelle without a bank account. You can't use Zelle without a bank account. You can't use Zelle without a bank account. So how you getting this bread, bro? You told people don't send it to your personal bank account, but you still getting money though. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. You still begging for money. Begging for money. Let's see, how do you become a school? That's crazy. That is wicked though. And like I said, yeah, you could alter stuff on the internet if you really want to. You could alter stuff on the internet if you really want to. Real talk. Like Brody though. Nigga, they just add, yo, this is what I'm saying. You could go to the internet, you could alter shit. Now, I got the screenshots of been on this shit since last night digging. Son done went and they done went in this shit. And Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. But at the end of the day, like I said, that shit is in there. Ain't no way you taking that out. They already done ran down on you in in 2018. They ran down on you. Look, we gonna get this part right here. We gonna get this. Yo, in 2018, they ran down on Son, right? Because they said that he did not have a license in psychology, right? Real talk. He didn't have no license. But in 2012, he's supposed to got his license. Make this shit make sense. Make it make sense. In 2012, in 2012, son got he graduated. But in 2018, they saying that he ain't got no license. Which fucking one it is? Which one is it? Which one is it? He graduated in 2012. He graduated in 2012. He graduated in 2012. He graduated in 2012. But in 2018, they saying that they took him to court because he didn't have no license. So am I tripping out? Am I tripping out? I know I ain't wilding out. I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm reading. We know that the internet is crazy. Real talk. Yeah, but I catch y'all in the next live, man. You already know. It's no other way TV. We here to stay out. Tell them to get where to get lost. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all like the content. Make sure y'all share it to work. It's the next video. We out of here, man.